Now it is time. I want to get this over and done with, but I not like that though. But before I forget about it, the Wednesday Night War. This is from March 11, 2020, and this will probably be the last live show we're going to see of NXT. Well, not live, but the last fully sold out arenas from NXT and AEW. So, actually, NXT took precaution and moved to the Performance Center on this show.
Well, they was already moving there already.
Yeah, about to say, but they moved out of Force Sub because of the outbreak, right?
No, they was already moving there.
Oh, okay.
Not moving there, but they was already like, I guess they already had something planned at Full Sail, so they was already planning this appreciation night for like a month.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And then AEW, so we had good action over there too, especially with who was going to be Adam Page's mystery partner. So let's get into the Wednesday Night War. So first off, to start off, we have the NXT North American Champion Keith Lee comes out to start off his match with Cameron Grimes.
So, like I said, I don't know what happened from Trevor Lee to Cameron Grimes, but I don't like it. It's a disconnect.
So you're not liking Cameron Grimes at all?
No.
Okay. Well, these guys here, I thought the match was pretty good, pretty solid. What you think?
It was solid, of course.
I mean, I do like Keith Lee's pounces more and more. So
yeah, because he is actually believable when he does it. Unlike, say, the ones that Angelo Dawkins throws out, where the person has to sell for him.
He needs to be cutting Buddy Murphy a check every single night, okay? Because Buddy Murphy be making the pounces look great. But Keith Lee hits the what was it? The Big Bang Catastrophe,
which I don't know how anybody's not catching on to what that is. I don't understand.
Exactly. So he beats Cameron Grimes with that, and after the match, Damian Priest comes in and hits Keith Lee with a pipe. Did you see the way he got hit with the pipe?
Yeah, I don't know if he was waiting on it. Like, I don't know if he was supposed to hit him in the leg or what, but like the way he sold him, just like ah.
I was like, yeah. So Dominic Dijakovic comes out to chase off Damian Priest, and Keith Lee thought that Dominic Dijakovic hit him with the pipe. He tried to help him out, and he hits him with the spirit bomb. And first of all, I know you're not part of this, but if you have any time, baby girl, you gotta check out Keith Lee get hit with this pipe.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was just like, bruh, Swole Theo sold
that.
Yeah,
it was a misconnect. So.
It was. So yeah.
I just really hope that Damian Priest has his nightstick or whatever it is.
Yeah.
What's the dude in TNA? The dude in TNA, he's like a magician or something, so he'll hold his hand out and it'll be nothing. He like just extends it out, like out of nowhere. I don't know, it's crazy.
Oh no, I don't know. I ain't see that guy. So once again, I'm like, we don't know what's gonna happen with the COVID-19. Like I said, be careful what I'm saying the words. But I do want to say that I'm going to talk as if, they're gonna do something with NXT Tampa and stuff like that. So it looks like going to be a triple threat match or a fatal 4-way.
I hope it's a triple threat because I don't want Cameron Grimes in the match.
Wow. Well, coming up next, it's Mia Yim versus Dakota Kai to qualify for the ladder match, and my hood boo comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know if I sound mean for this, but I already know who's gonna win.
Well, I was surprised. I thought Dakota Kai and Mia Yim was both gonna be in the match.
Nah. If they say you either get Dakota Kai or Mia Yim in this match where you basically gotta fall off a ladder and kill yourself, who could do that? Mia Yim.
Exactly.
So I was like, oh well, Mia Yim, that's obviously a bye.
Well, so Mia Yim, even though after a couple of distractions from Raquel Gonzalez, Mia Yim picks up the victory on Dakota Kai. So she advances into the ladder match. After the match, Raquel Gonzalez comes in and gives her a not so very. I mean, her spine buster kind of thing. It looks all right. Type thing.
Her beat ups are awkward though.
Aren't they? They are.
I don't know what it is that she just don't know what to do, or she don't know how much time she got to beat her up. It's like she beats her up and just stands there, clubs her, and then waits, and then clubs her again. It's weird.
You're right. Then I don't know. Kushida takes on Raul Mendoza.
Yeah, we did not need this match at all.
I was like, where the hell did this come from?
This is one of them matches back in the day we had to fill time.
Yeah, so they bring us out. I mean, the match wasn't that bad at all. I mean, to say the least.
So, one thing, you mean to tell me they brought Alex Shelley for one match to lose? Because we've never seen him again after that.
No, but honestly, I want to see more City Machine Guns, to be honest with you. But
they really just wasted him on that one occasion? Oh, okay. You're
right. Well, I mean, Kushida wins the match with a top rope flipping arm bar.
Yep.
Yeah, so like I said, the match is good, but I had to agree with Prime Time. It really wasn't much needed. Rhea Ripley comes out to make her a promo about what she did to Charlotte on Monday, and then
I had to do the accent.
I'm sorry, it has been done. And then Charlotte comes out, and then she comes out and starts beating up Rhea Ripley, gives her the old school Bret Hart sharpshooter on the side of the ring post. I mean, I like the move.
I do too.
Yeah,
I really do like it. I like it when it looks believable, because when some people they're not tall enough to go to the floor all the way. It's like they gotta hold them up.
Exactly. I agree with you. So good segment about Charlotte here. Then we get another segment of Finn Balor talking about making his way to NXT UK. Now, don't they have NXT UK? Don't they have a show in Dublin, Ireland?
No, they can't. Ireland's shut down right now.
So it's a couple months away. So, but Ireland shut down.
Ireland right now is shut down. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because you gotta do Finn Balor in Dublin, Ireland, where he's from.
Well, yeah. If everything is cool and copacetic about it, for sure.
So then this awkward segment happens. Me and Yim is out there being an urban youth. I love my little hood boo, and all of a sudden this car drive up right past it real quick, like this is Friday, and Prime, am I lying?
I mean, that's what it looked like.
And then all of a sudden you see Raul Mendoza. He's putting his luggage away, and these two masked luchadors come out and gently kidnap him in this van.
What's this, join the Dark Order?
Gently kidnap him?
Go watch the video.
I'm not doing this. Gently.
No, because that's two on your list. I asked you to watch the Keith Lee video. Now I'm asking you to watch this. He he was walking. They were literally walking like this way, sir, this way.
That is what they did. He just like, all right.
And he was like, wait, what's going on? Fellas, what? Open the door. Okay, watch your step. Get in. And they sped off. I'm like, wait, what is...
Yeah,
what?
It wasn't even like they opened up the trunk and threw him in. It was like, oh, come this way, this way. He was like, really? Okay, all right.
They gently kidnapped this man.
The word gently that's in my dictionary now. Gently kidnapping folks.
Me and out there talking her urban youth, and then the car speed up right past her for a gently kidnap, and then just having Raul Mendoza gets kidnapped.
I'm sick.
So who do we think it is? Who do you think it is?
I don't even know. I was like, who? I know what was going on, bro.
So Raul Mendoza got kidnapped.
Raul Mendoza though? Like,
exactly. I was like, what happened? I understand that. I really didn't understand. I mean, it's interesting. I want to see what happens, but I don't know what happens after this. To be honest,
watch it be like Conor Reeves or somebody.
Oh God! Don't have Conor Reeves. This kind of come back. So something's loud. Is that you?
That's me.
Oh, turn that on. So coming up next is another for the number one contest ladder match. You got Tegan Knox taking on Diana Purrazzo. Can I ask you a question, Prime?
Sure.
Is she gaining weight?
She is Yes,
that
her
was
and Marty
not a
Scurll broke
gentle
up.
kidnapping, y'all.
That was a gentle kidnapping.
That's why they drove up like that. I'm done. Go ahead.
Yeah, she is gaining weight. I know her and Marty Scurll broke up, so she's probably
She
just
happy
been kind
fat.
of like.
You said Deanna Purrazzo?
Yeah.
She's out back with Ricochet.
Oh, she back with Ricochet?
As far as I know.
But wait a minute, hold on.
What she said?
She said she back with Ricochet. Hold on. Is Ricochet with Captain Catanzaro?
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I getting my micros mixed up?
Yes.
I'm so sorry,
Yes.
y'all.
Oh my god.
My bad. See, this is why I be quiet. I'm going on back over here.
So she hits the not so shiniest wizard.
Oh damn.
Or I hate what she calls it, the shiniest wizard, and it has the least amount of impact that I have seen in any shiny wizard.
Yeah, like her need not even be close to the face. It's like,
at all. But she beats Diana Purrazzo. I was just like, damn. I was just asking. I was like, she's kind of getting weight here.
Maybe
she is, but I
maybe
still
she's
love
eating
her.
her feelings. Leave her
Yeah.
alone.
So Undisputed Era. Undisputed Era comes out. We'll talk about what happened in the steel cage match, and Velveteen Dream lets everybody know when he comes out that it was all a ploy to get Adam Cole 1-on-1 inside the cage.
Hey, my favorite line he said is, "Roddy, it's pants. You're as stupid as you look."
What is happening?
And
like, Roddy, it's not about you. These are just pants. Come on now.
Yeah,
stupid as you look. It's like, dang.
And he just tossed the pants over the railing. So now Velveteen Dream wants Adam Cole at TakeOver Tampa.
So do we see him Britt Baker on his pants though?
Yo, I need him to put Dr. Britt Baker DMD on his pants.
Or he just put DMD or something on his pants.
No, he got to put DMD on his ass. He got to put DMD on his ass.
Be like Dream something.
Yeah.
DMD.
He will have something very, very, very creative to put on there. But they ain't got time for Velveteen Dream shenanigans as he disappears like the Undertaker. And we get a tag team championship match. The Broserweights take on the Undisputed Era in my opinion, the match of the night.
Well, yeah.
I mean.
I felt like it was the only match of the night for us. Anyway, we did have other matches. This felt like the biggest match, obviously. So.
Obviously, yes, I do agree. So, the Broserweights.
Well, this is technically the best match because they had another thing that was unofficial. But yes.
I do agree. That was great. Yes. But the Broserweights retained their tag team championships, and like I said, in a great match main event. But the true main event was Tommaso Ciampa coming out to call out Johnny Wrestling, and then where Johnny was backstage, and then
he was in that Leo Rush party area. I don't know if you see that video or not.
And then all of a sudden, Ciampa comes backstage, and they wreck the Performance Center.
So I heard that they was moving away from the Performance Center to go to a bigger arena or something. I'm not sure. It was like, I don't know. This is like final heyday, and it was like, hey, just wreck everything you want to or something.
I mean, I don't know what was going on, but I'm telling you, they literally went through the whole Performance Center. They was fighting in the hallway. They're fighting the break room.
They put a hole in the wall. They put a hole in the wall.
Did they put a hole in the wall? Johnny Gargano throws Ciampa through a glass panel through a door. They're fighting in the gym. Ciampa
at the mirror and just
Ciampa takes a weight, and because you see these in gyms all the time, and he throws his weight at the mirror, and Johnny gets out the way, and it shatters the whole mirror.
I'm surprised they even let them do that. Cause that's
it's like a 45-pound dumbbell. And, I mean, they are really going off with these weights and everything. He shatters the whole mirror. And they end up fighting all the way out to the ledge of the Performance Center. And right there below is the announce table, which clearly all the announce people got up. So, I was just like...
When you get up? Did you see them fighting over you?
They was fighting backstage at first. And as soon as they came out, then all of a sudden they came in there. Ciampa runs Gargano's head to a railing with a steel chair. Like they're really fighting. Like
this is a lot.
Yeah.
Somebody pissing y'all Cheerios? Like, what's up?
So at the top of this
I'm
thing,
surprised they ain't end it. Usually they'll end it when you throw it through the window, but nah, that wasn't it.
at the end, Gargano said, "I'm going to do Gargano shit, and I'm going to take this bump," because I knew it as soon as he moved the rail. I was just like,
y'all do so much?
I was like, Gargano's taking this bump because this is what got him injured with Finn Balor in the first place.
I mean, let's be honest. What move was he gonna do off the top? Anyway?
Tisk.
The air raid. I thought he was going to give it back to Ciampa, but he probably said,
Last
"Well,
time he did that, he probably broke his tailbone. Remember?
Yeah. So, Ciampa gives Gargano this air raid crash off the top of the balcony through the announce table.
I thought he broke his shoulder. Or
it
something.
did.
Jesus Christ.
Because
what? I gotta go look at this.
Because there was no
much.
give to that fall. They just like
it
splat.
was like just straight concrete.
That's how it was like.
Didn't help at all.
It was just like splat, and Gargano's holding that shoulder like, I fucked up again.
Because like when you see him, he lands right on the shoulder. Ciampa landed on his shoulder, and then that's when he like turns the other way and just holds it out. I was like, ugh.
Exactly.
That's either good selling. That's either really good selling or your shoulder really hurt.
Because Triple H is gonna be pissed off again if he rolled his main event again.
Y'all, come on.
So that was NXT. So now it is time for the AEW highlights. So AEW starts off with Tony Schiavone talking backstage with Adam Hangman Page and the Young Bucks. And since there is no Kenny Omega because he's injured, surprise, surprise, we gonna figure out who is going to be his tag team partner, because it's definitely not going to be Nick. Okay.
He brings the Young Bucks to say, "Hey, I don't want to tag with any of you. Get out my face. Why are you bringing it to the interview?"
So he said it's going to be a mystery tonight. So we start off Dynamite with Ortiz.
Not a tag team match.
Not a singles match. Ortiz taking on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Go ahead, Prime. Do your thing.
What is going on?
Okay, you gotta say something. Cody Rhodes, other than walking with sexy Brandy Rhodes by his side, he always has this big pay-per-view WrestleMania style interest for every
Even
show.
when he's walking out in his regular peacoat. What are we doing? I saw it last week. I was like, what is he doing?
and so
he got the most fireworks for no reason at all.
He be drawn.
So Prime be making fun of him every time we talk about a Cody Rhodes match. I said you gotta make sure you gotta do your entrance.
Every time.
Yeah.
Like, sir, we spending too much of the budget on your entrance. You and that ugly ass Nets tattoo. Like, what is happening?
I'm telling you that what happened to Rhea Ripley last week, that needs to happen to Cody. Like, he need to come out and save somebody, and he got to do his own entrance.
Wait, what?
Has to.
So he mentioned that when Shaw was beating up Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley was coming out, but before she came out, she had to do her whole entrance that she does, and the footwork and the stomp before she run out. I'm like, you wasted so much time.
I'm already injured at this point.
So
I don't know if you've seen Cody's full entrance. Like, he has like an angel.
Yes.
He come from the ground.
I've seen his whole thing. The last time I watched AEW with him, he came out and he wasn't even wrestling. He was dressed in dress clothes. So why you coming through the floor in dress clothes? You know what? I'm gonna be quiet now.
So Jake Roberts makes his way through the ring and to the crowd, and he's coming out there with Lance Archer.
Lance Archer.
Yeah, so now we have Lance Archer.
It was. I didn't like the way that they did it though, because
it's
the
anticlimactic.
Like, yeah, the announcers were just like, "Yeah, that's Lance Archer." They ain't trying to sell it in that. They was like, "Yeah, it's Lance Archer's here, folks."
Yeah.
Okay.
And he out there with Jake Roberts, because Jake Roberts definitely had that promo with Cody. I'm just like, oh, so Lance Archer may be the next feud for Cody to probably lose. So, but back to the match with him and Santina, excuse me. I'm sorry, with Ortiz.
Santina. Just Pete.
Ortiz taps up to the figure 4 leg lock. Haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, I still don't like that they have Cody like being in these long, lengthy matches with people that he shouldn't be.
You're right. He should get rid of him. And then after the match, he gets hit with the loaded sock. But I said that these urban use, like they got.
They are urban, yeah.
They couple Santana and Ortiz. First of all, they got the like the loaded sock from prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they be
Wait. I thought you said the lotus, like
no, the loaded sock.
loaded sock, like
Yeah.
they putting locks and
Yes.
locks and socks.
Yes.
Oh, that's some bullshit. I hate it.
That's their weapon. That's what they come out with. That's their weapon.
I'm sorry. Y'all
Fuck.
fitting to make a chi-chi next to the ring next? Like, what's up?
Close.
What are we doing?
So Jericho and Sammy Guevara and Jack Hager comes on and shows Nick Jackson beat up, and he's directly under the steel door, like it's closed out on his face and leg, and I'm just like, and he bleeding from his mouth. I'm just like, oh, hope they sprayed the door there. So
Shut up.
So that's the way Nick Jackson getting written off because he's having a baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah. So
I like it, but I don't like it because he's the one. Out of all the people in the elite, he's the one that does the high flying stuff. I was like, dang.
I mean, he can't help if he want to have a baby.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've heard they changes to this. We could talk about it after, but I heard they got a lot of changes to this match coming up. So.
Yeah, but yeah, he was taken to the hospital. Once again, Cody goes into the car with the hospital with him with his wrestling gear
Cody
still.
and Matt and
Brandy.
I think Kenny went as well.
Okay.
I think.
Good lord. Up next is Fatal 4-Way. Tag team match.
It's a tag team, yes.
Nyla Rose and B. Presley taking on Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida.
Yeah.
Got him. Okay. Whew, I get so bad on these names. Once again.
Speaking of bad.
They need to do something with these names.
Yeah. Especially as Prime Time was just saying. Speaking of bad, AEW does not have a strong women's division just yet.
Woo.
I mean, Chris Statlander is pretty good though.
It's so weird. Like their chemistry is so weird because like the Japanese style. You have two Japanese people fighting each other. They have a good match. You have Japanese and American. They just don't mix, or a American and a British. I don't know. They just don't mix styles well.
They just need to do better.
Well, Nyla Rose beats Chris Statlander with the Beast Bomb, and then Homegirl in the green, her partner, gives her another. What's up with these bad beatdowns?
I don't know, but they probably told her to tone it down because last time she kicked somebody in the head, she gave her a concussion for real. So they probably just told her to tone it down.
Probably so. Well, she attacks her holds up the bell. My favorite thing after the match, a video package from Christopher Dales explaining everything of how Mr. Andy feels about the Dark Order. So he said, I like he was doing like this kind of like Christian Joel Osteen promo with the obvious green screen with the mountains and stuff behind him.
Yeah, it was the Dark Order. It was like a parody of the Dark Order
stuff.
Join the Dark Order video. Yeah.
And then he said, you know, what I had to say that he goes to his wrestling, he's like, screw the Dark Order. And
it reminds me of such a. I don't know what it reminded me of. But, oh my gosh.
Oh, I don't know. I was in tears. It was saying there is no exalted one. It's all a lie. And I'm hereby to challenge Evil Uno and Stu Grayson on AEW Dark. It doesn't matter. And then when nobody comes to help, you will see that there is no exalted one because it'll prove that they don't exist. Because the Dark Order sucks. I always love when his wrestling character cuts in and says, "Screw the Dark Order." I was like, that's how I felt about the
Dark. What if it's like Curry Man or something?
I swear, if Curry Man is the exalted one, I may turn off AEW for a week.
That's the mask, ain't it? Curry Man in the black.
That's the Shark Boy mask, dude.
Oh my god.
I hate the mask. I hate everything about this exalted one. Better do better when it comes to Dark Order, but. It's six man tag team match blast. We got the Butcher and the Blade with the Bunny with MJF taking on Jurassic Express, Marco Stunt, Jungle Boy, and the Luchasaurus. MJF comes out with a t-shirt or a t-shirt still saying "I pinned Cody."
And somewhat of a new theme song.
Say what? Yeah, I don't like it. I want the original. I want the original. That's how I feel.
I hate Marco Stunt.
Yo, who likes Marco Stunt? First of all, Marco Stunt is a child.
Oh.
There's a lot of people that like Marco Stunt because he is little. That's why they like him.
Man, get out of here.
But I was watching the match. I'm like, bro, he looks stupid out there. Like, I'm sorry, but he just looked goofy.
It's okay because he was excited because he has off from school for 2 weeks. I see him out there playing with my son in some flag football because Marco, if you look at him, he's like a child in the ring. Like that's like
Justin from Turbo.
Yeah. Oh, we not even gonna talk because we on the wrong podcast for that. But we ain't gonna talk about that crap. MJF working on the leg of the Luchasaurus. They do have a big house fight between Luchasaurus.
Yeah, I don't know if he hurt his leg or something. Because something happened where he held his leg and then the rest of the match he was just going slow. Like that exchange they had where they were just hitting each other back and forth was very slow. Yeah.
MJF hits an armbar on Marco Stunt. You knew he was gonna tap out. The salt of the earth. And he taps out from it. So question. Yeah.
MJF is literally 2 times bigger than Marco Stunt. Why couldn't he just force him down to put him in the armbar in the first place?
I couldn't tell you.
Because you can literally force him down and he would literally just tap out.
Well, because next up we have Dr. Brent Baker, DMD.
I hate it.
I'm sorry. Interview with Toy Schiavone on stage, and Dr. Britt Baker is out there, and she's talking about.
She said all the fans out there look like cousins.
Exactly. She's shaking things up in Bourne, Utah. She wants to remind all of you out there to pursue everything and anything you have true passion for. You can be the janitor, the plumber, the dentist assistant. You can all achieve greatness, and that's why I'm here. To be your role models.
Says the one who all the other doctors scoff at and say is not a real doctor, but whatever.
Yeah. And then for Big Swole come out.
Big Swole came out and demolished this lady's life.
Can I say something real quick? Who the hell is this lady?
I don't know. She needs to talk to her husband though.
Because the lady who came out ain't the lady I seen 2 years ago in the Mayan Classic.
No, she is not.
Did you see the segment?
I saw clips of it.
Yeah, I seen it.
I was just like, so when she came out, I was like, who is this sister? That's what I said. That's the first thing I said. I was like, that ain't Swole. And then she saw Urban Youth in it. I was like, that's Swole.
Urban Youth in it.
Oh yeah, she didn't get too much in Urban Youth because she could have went so much further than she did, but she did.
She could have, yeah. So Big Swole come out. Look, I gotta do Booker T right now, man. I got to.
Go ahead.
Looking good.
Get on my nerves.
So Big Swole interrupted Baker. She says,
I forgot how the conversation started.
She said, "Why you hiding behind Tony? Boo, he don't even like you."
Tony was like, "Hey, Kate."
And he said, "Hey, Kate, come on now." Then there was a line used.
No, she said, "You're not even the most talented wrestler in your family." That's what Swole said.
Okay, yeah. And then I forgot what she said. Something about you.
Big Baker said, "That's why nobody didn't care about you. They only care about your boyfriend."
That's she said.
Oh, and she said, "I'm married, baby."
Yeah. She should have did the arm thing too. That's what she should have did.
Oh God.
And then Britt threw the coffee or water or whatever it was in her face, and then that's when Soul was about to urban it up. She didn't. She didn't go as crazy as she could have.
So yeah, so I didn't go private match. I'm just like, what transformation? Because when somebody showed me Big Swole like years ago, and I was like, Cedric, oh my God.
I think I might have been the first one who was like, that's his wife?
And I'm about to say, that's not a good picture, but
yeah, I think that was when they put him in that thing with Alicia Fox, I think. That's when it was.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, she was in the male class. I was like, oh, okay. And then I don't think I like the red hair, so that's going on. But now she straight sistered it up, and she got herself some abs, and then she got herself looking better than Cedric. And I'm just like, well,
she definitely got more personality than Cedric.
She got a lot of personality than Cedric. I mean, it must be a quiet house with she not there.
Shut up.
So coming out for, wait a minute, Tay Long is not done. Because he said, you like the first one? Well, let me tell you something, player. I got something for you again. We got another 6-man tag team match, player. So we got the bad boy Joey Janela.
How many tag team? Did we get 4 tag team matches?
If they put as much time into the women's division as they put into tag teams, my God.
So we get the bad boy Joey Janela and Private Party taking on the new group of Death Triangle, which is Ray Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. and the Bastard Pack.
And they got Cody Type of Pyro too. I don't know if you've seen it or not.
Yeah, I was just like, oh man.
There's one the pew pew. There was just like the fire. It was just like a.
Somebody please tell Mr. Khan that we don't need all these damn fireworks.
Yeah. Is it just me, or I was just like, Joey Janela is slowing the match down for me.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Joey Janela is not a bad wrestler. Say what?
So honestly, I didn't think this match needed to happen. Like, I thought it was fighting best friends. Like, why did we just instantly go into them when we knew for sure that they were feuding with best friends?
Yeah, first of all, I was like, how the hell did they become a pairing in the first place? There's one thing I had to say in this match that I know people's going to overlook that. What's it? It's not Isaiah Cassidy. What's the Mark Quinn hits a drop kick on Ray Phoenix. The way he fall over dead and sells that was hilarious to me. How he just like bent all the way back doing limbo and just fell on the mat. I was like, I don't know why I like that, but that was cool. So once again, the match was fine, but it kind of was pointless. They put
it's kind of like a showcase of them as a group.
How did you like the whole, I guess, Death Triangle submission thing at the end?
I mean, in a regular match, it is useless. So, I guess if they weren't fighting jobbers, this match would be that move would be useless.
Yeah,
I feel. But no, yeah, it was a good finisher. But I mean, I think putting Pac with them two will give them and him more personality. We just do what we want. Basically.
Well, first of all, Dutch got a lot of personality.
They do, but I'm talking about Pac. Like, Pac is just known as being mean.
Yeah. This
will give him more of I'm mean, but I can have fun type of personality, I guess.
Got you, but Pac does hit the black hole, and
I just don't want him coming out doing Sarah Mano 50 times. That's all.
You right. The best friends come out, and they attack. They try to save Private Party and Janela. But then Orange Cassidy's still out there. Pac stares him down. So this thing is not over between Pac and Orange Cassidy. Excuse me.
Maybe they'll give him a roll-up victory in a tag team match.
You think so?
Maybe, or maybe he'll be knocked out and he fall over. Who knows? There's so many creative ways they can do.
So we get an interview real quick backstage with Dustin Rhodes. Talking about I'm tired of the Inner Circle. Running rough shot on my friends.
Rough shot, my God.
Yeah, so he said, Hangman Adam Page, whether you like it or not, I'm your tag team partner tonight. We're going to do some cowboy shit. So that was the promo.
Okay.
And then so there was an interview between Jon Moxley and JR.
Which is, I think this is where they should just use JR from now on, not on commentary.
The things you feel for new JR is real.
I don't even be paying attention. Is he really out here?
Well,
he
has stopped a couple of stuff since he's been back in the day, and especially with the new Japan people, he just has no respect on their name whatsoever.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not even like he just bad, it's just like he don't care no more. That's like the thing.
Mm.
If people, people want to get their name out there, they'll do what they'll do their best. It's like he just there, like he just like, yeah, I'm here, I guess. This is Kenny, whatever. Yeah, he's just a wrestler.
Jeez, sir. All right.
Yeah,
he's very aggravating on commentary sometimes.
Okay.
So, after he talks
I'm sorry, people watching this probably be like, he hate every week on JR.
Yeah, he do. So we get after the interview with Moxie to talk about his stuff like that. We get the tag team match of Jericho and Sammy Guevara. Hold on, wait a minute, player. We have the tag team match.
Oh my god!
So this.
What the fuck?
With Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho taking on, well, you kind of spoiled it, Dustin Rhodes and Adam.
Why do we
Hangman Page.
have tag team matches with people who not even tag team people?
I mean, Jericho and Sammy's been a tag. They're a tag team in a group, I guess, because they tag like all the time. Like but Hangman and Page, I can understand.
I've been in and out of this. Have there been any singles matches on the show?
Yeah, we started off with one. Remember Cody?
That was a long. It was so seemed like so long ago.
Yeah.
Oh god.
They are tag team heavy. I think their formula is more like we got a 6-man tag on the show. 6-man tag, and then like maybe 2 tags of singles and the women's. Jesus. It's kind of like how they do it. It's kind of like their formula.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all gonna do.
No, it's quite alright.
I'm just tired of hearing Teddy Long. Go ahead.
No, the match breaks down. Dustin Rhodes hits a destroyer on Sammy Guevara. Then Adam Page hits the buckshot lariat on Sammy Guevara for the win. And the Turtle comes in and beats them down. And then
Cody comes out and Omega.
And then Cody comes out to get suplexed on the fucking ramp.
Oh, God.
then Omega comes out to get his ass
with his
beat.
broke hand, so they can't really beat him up like that.
They should have came and suplexed him back to the floor.
So as they're about to powerbomb Hangman Page off the stage, here comes Matt Jackson in Super Saiyan mode, and just seriously
super kick for everybody. Oprah.
He beats everybody down. He gives a double spear. I'm like, who is this? this Matt Jackson, bro. Come on now. And then he look at Adam Page like, you should have picked me. I'm like, oh, calm down. But he comes in and it saves the day. Saves the day. So.
Oh, come on.
I was dancing. Okay. All right, go ahead.
So, who wins for this week? NXT or AEW?
The Gentle Kidnapping or the Tag Team Extravaganza?
Yes.
To be honest with you, the matches were good, but I would say NXT this week because of the Ciampa and Gargano thing and the Rhea and the Undisputed Era thing.
Yes, I was about to go the same thing and say NXT gets the win for me. The opening set, the final segment was great. The tag team match was great as usual. My girl, Mia Yim, was part of the Gentle Kidnapping of Raul Mendoza. You can't lie.
How was she part of that?
She was just talking. I would just say she was in the camera shot, and I'm just like, first of all, I like how she went back, and got fully geared back up to go talk on the interview. Like, you just had a match, and she put her hat and her bandana back on straight thug. I'm like, all right, and then like that's not real at all. And the Gentle Kidnapping, AEW was fine. I mean, I did like the Big Swole thing because I was like, Big Swole, I ain't gonna lie, you cute. And
I like how they had a callback last week because last week when Hangman Page saved the Young Bucks, he gave a bird to Matt, and then Matt came on the stage to him and he gave him the middle finger. So
exactly, yeah. And I mean, but it was very tag team heavy. I didn't understand. I do agree with you that the matches with Cody goes longer than it needs to go. Cody should be like really walking through these people,
not jobbing them, but at least like 5-minute matches, not no 25-minute. Or
no. With WrestleMania style interest, but once again, Brandy's still cute, and she's at the role that she needs.
Brandy's still cute.
So I don't know if you heard Moxley's like promo. He said he's not missing blood and guts. So this is just me speculating. Mm-hmm. I think they're gonna write out Nick Jackson and then include Moxley. Moxley. And somehow going to write out one of the Ortiz or Santana and put in MJF because he's the biggest heel.
Well, unfortunately, with things getting pushed back now, they got to have to write out Nick Jackson again. Because it may be blood and guts in like April or May instead of March.
They said he's out indefinitely, so they don't, there's no timeline.
But that little beat that he got, I'm just saying, you got to bring out some more loaded socks.
Well, we don't know what happened. We just seen the door on them. We just seen the door on them. We don't know what happened exactly.
You're right, because they definitely wind up and slam that door right down on that area of his face. He'd be dead. Okay, so, but
Edge took a concerto. He came back in like what, 2 months, a month? and a half.
He had a little headache. That was all.
I'm done.
But now it's time for us to move on.